Hey there everyone, it's Baka here. Welcome to episode number 21 of the Wide World of Geek, where we look at what's new and newsworthy in the world of geek this week. Now, you'll notice things are a little different here. The sound quality, maybe not the best. The picture quality, hopefully, though, pretty darn good. I am actually at my parents' house for Thanksgiving, up in Michigan, and I am taking this video on my yearbook staff's Canon Rebel. So it's a DSLR and it's not my normal webcam because that's on my desktop back home. But I've got a few things I want to talk about this week, and I thought I'd get this up so that you guys didn't have to wait a whole week, because I know you're dying to know what's next. So there are a few things I want to talk about in the world of geek this week, and the first one is some comic book news. Most notably, Marvel comic news. Now, all new X-Men is just beginning. I believe it came out today with number 1. And what they're really looking at is the X-Men from the past. The 5 original X-Men, Beast, Jean Grey, Iceman, Angel, and Cyclops, are brought to the present day by our current Beast. And I'm not entirely sure why. They haven't really said that in the previews, but it's really cool because they take scenes from old comics and they go ahead and redo them in a modern style. You get the same dialogue, the same words, everything, even the same poses, but it's done to fit the current mood of the comic. And then what you don't get to see from the old issues is Beast, all blue and furry, showing up, and his former self automatically knowing it's him. So I'm really looking forward to that. The second bit of comic book news that is Marvel related is actually not a comic book at all. It was a Saturday Night Live skit. Now, Jeremy Renner was the host last week on Saturday Night Live, and they did an Avengers parody because they had to. They had Hawkeye. They had the guy that shoots bows and arrows at aliens, and they played this up. Hawkeye has no more arrows. They have a way to defeat the enemy that only Hawkeye can do by shooting something that's arrow-sized through this tiny little hole. And he can't do it. So in the end they have the Hulk use him as a baseball bat. It's hilarious. I recommend finding it. It's just about everywhere. The third bit of news that's comic book related is DC. And this has to do with the current Batman story going on, Death of the Family. Now, I've talked about this in the past, but it's really starting to heat up. It's getting kind of close to its conclusion. It's got a few more months to go, I think. But Joker has revealed his plan. His plan is to kill everyone that is near and dear to Batman. And he started his attack off by attacking Jim Gordon and Alfred. And he automatically confronts Batman and tells him, hey, this is what I'm going to do, and you can't stop me. So it's going to be really dark, it's going to be really interesting, and it's something that I'm waiting for graphic novel version to come out so I can have the whole thing in front of me. Now, whether or not I get all the, Death of the Family Nightwing, Death of the Family Teen Titans, etc., all those side issues, I don't know. But it's really cool. Fourth bit of news from the world of geek this week is YouTube news. Now, for those of you who don't know, there is a group of YouTubers that have formed a company, organization, whatever you want to call it, called the Game Station. Now, the Game Station, they make their own content, but they also promote the content of their individual users. And this has got people at the top like Husky Starcraft and Total Biscuit. Dodger's a part of it, Jesse Cox, guys from the Warp Zone. A lot of big name YouTubers when it comes to the world of gaming. Now, that's not the bit of news. The bit of news is that they decided on Monday, I think, to get together and play a game called Chivalry. Now, Chivalry is kind of like Team Fortress 2. It's a first-person shooter, but it uses medieval warfare. It's hack and slash. It's melee. There's a little bit of range with archers, and you can use like throwing axes and some old school style incendiary grenades. But it takes a lot more, it looks like it takes a lot more finesse to play this game. And they played this big battle royale, a free-for-all and then a team game. And they have not released the videos for this yet. They are going to be releasing it this Friday. So I'm going to put links to let's say 4 of their YouTube pages, because each person's going to release their own video of what happened during all of this. And you'll be able to see different perspectives, get different commentaries on it, and it should be really cool. I'll also give you a link to the game station. Now, the last little bit of news I want to tell you about is my upcoming, what I'm going to call a motion comic. I've mentioned this in the past as one of the changes that's going to happen. I'm taking a comic book that I wrote that kind of flopped over with the artist, and I'm going to be redoing it, breaking it into about 5-minute episodes, and doing the drawing for it myself, doing the digital painting for it, and I'm going to be getting some voice actors to get in here and give their voices to it. So it should be really cool. It's a sci-fi exploration laced with a lot of comedy type of story. So I think you guys will enjoy it. And I gotta say, I'm not sure if there's going to be a View review this weekend, because I will be traveling back to my own home. So if there is, you get to see me one more time this week. If not, this is Bach, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.